Tampons are not sexual. Hey yo, what's good? What's poppin'? It's your girl Lulu, and today we're going to be talking about that Tampax ad that ASAI banned. So if you don't know what happened, basically Tampax released an ad teaching girls, women, people who menstruate how to wear a tampon, how to use one properly. So, people got offended. People were like, it's demeaning, and it was sexual. And yeah, so we're gonna be talking about that today, Okay, so I watched the ad and I was confused because I didn't know if they were actually talking about the same ad. Because there was literally nothing sexual about it, nothing demeaning, nothing inappropriate. But I found that it was that ad, and then I was like, okay, we have a problem. Okay, so let's get some information about this, right, before we get into it. And before we get into that, make sure y'all subscribe and like this video. Okay, so I have my computer here. Okay, so this article is from RTE. Okay, so over 80% of the complaints to the Advertising Standards Authority for Ireland about an advertisement for a brand of tampons were from women. Okay, you know what? Let me read a bit of it first before I say anything. According to the ASAI, the Tampax and T ad was pulled after it caused general offense, according to the authority's classification of complaints. Okay, the complaints to the ASAI were categorized into 4 issues: general offense, demeaning to women, sexual innuendo, suitability for children. The ad initially triggered 84 complaints, but the ASAI said it continued to receive a high volume of complaints. In total, 150 complaints about the ad were received. The ASAI upheld the complaints about general offense, but did not uphold the complaints in other categories. Good, because if they did, I would have been even more mad. Okay, so let's talk about that. Okay, let's talk about those 4 issues. Okay, first off, the general offense one. 150 complaints isn't really general widespread offense, if you know what I mean. In Ireland, there's a population of 4.5 million. Okay, so on 150, 4.5 million doesn't really make sense. But I get it. Yeah, this ad received a higher number of complaints. But anyway, issue number 2, demeaning to women. This one I'm confused because last time I checked, menstruating is it's a natural process that a lot of people go through. So the fact that people menstruate, you find that demeaning? Or talking about it, you find that demeaning? Like, are we supposed to whisper about it? Like, I'm confused. It's not like we're learning about it in schools, about how to wear a tampon. So why not? Like, I'm confused. Like, how is it demeaning to women? Something that is a natural process, you find it demeaning to women. The 3rd issue, right, the sexual innuendo. Now, this is the one that annoys me because what do you mean sexual innuendo? Where's the sexual? What's sexual? Tampons, do you find them sexual? You do realize people as young as 9 menstruate. People as young as 9 use tampons. So you find a 9-year-old and 10-year-old using tampons sexual. I'm pretty sure that makes you a pedophile. Wait, no, for real though. You do realize babies have vaginas. For some reason, I see that a lot of men find anything to do with vagina sexual, so you find a baby sexual. I'm confused. What about this is sexual? The ad is just telling people how to use a tampon, and you find it sexual. You think it contains sexual innuendo. I'm pretty sure your sister, your mother, they have vaginas, they menstruate. Do you find that sexual? And the 4th issue about suitability for children. First of all, hi, hello. I'm under 18. I'm a child legally, so you're basically saying people like me, my age and younger, shouldn't be watching this ad. But even though people even younger than me menstruate, I'm confused. I'm genuinely confused. I'm concerned. Not even confused, I'm concerned. So you expect someone who's as young as 9, 10, 11 to wait years before they learn about tampons? No, for real. Where is the logic behind that? Because again, they're not teaching us this in school, how to use the tampon. So this is where this ad comes in. But nah, of course, y'all had to complain about that. I don't see anything about this ad that is concerning or offensive to anybody. This is important. People need to learn. People are also saying that, it's implying that a lot of women don't know how to use tampons and that that's demeaning to women. And I was like, first off, yes, a lot of people don't know how to use tampons. One of the main reasons why people don't even wear them in the first place is because they don't know how to use them. And a lot of girls are self-conscious about even talking about menstruation. So after this situation, how do you expect them to feel? You're basically saying it's okay to feel bad about getting your period. No, think about it. Look at what you guys are teaching children, teaching girls, teaching young people about periods. It's not okay. But anyway, let's continue. Okay, so where were we? It's clear to the ASAI executive from reading the complaints that there was a diverse range of demographics covering gender, age, family circumstances. It said in a statement. Okay, if you say so. 83% of the complaints were from women and 17% were from men. Okay, first off, that 17% shouldn't even be counted. Why are men talking about something or complaining about something that doesn't concern them? Okay, so men shouldn't even be in this conversation. So you can throw that 17% out the window. Thank you very much. On three of the issues, the ASAI did not consider that a breach of the code was involved. However, in relation to whether the advertisement had caused widespread offense, the ASAI's complaints committee considered that it had. Okay. The ASAI said the volume of complaints against an ad can be indicative of consumer sentiments. Maybe not in this case. The complaints committee said it was made up of a diverse gender and age balance group. Only diverse gender and age. What about race? Has Ireland even come to that yet? Have we come to that stage? Do y'all even care? I don't think so. Anyway, balance group representing broad areas of Irish society include proportionality. Okay, we don't care. In this case, they compared the number of complaints for this ad against the normal level of complaint. The ASAI said that the complaint levels for this ad were much higher than normal. Since January 2016, just 7 ads have been the subject of 60 or more complaints. Okay, we don't care. That's not the point. Okay, but anyway, what I'm trying to say is basically the oppression of women still exists in the Western society. For all of y'all who did not know, okay, clearly this is an example. And anyway, let's talk about our sex education. That hasn't been reviewed since before I was born. And do you know how much has changed since before I was born? We're still learning something from the 90s. Like, sex education can't even teach us about consent. They can't even teach children no is no. And I'm not talking about just girls' schools. I'm talking about boys, girls, general, all of it. It's simple. It's not that hard to teach consent in the sex education. It's not that hard to put it in the curriculum. It really isn't. I don't know what these people are waiting for. I know they said they were reviewing it or whatever, but it doesn't take that long. What are y'all even doing? So y'all better get that fixed, because I don't understand how in 2020 we're still not learning about consent. And also, can we talk about the fact that 150 people complained about an ad? Or there were 150 complaints, whatever that means. Y'all can't even complain about direct provision, but y'all want to complain about this. Like, who brings out the time to complain about an ad to the ASAI? Who even cares? Who brings out the time? But anyway, that's the end of this video. If you like to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, share this video, and let me know what you think. Let me know how this ad made you feel, or let me know what you think about the situation in general. And yeah, that's the end of this video. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!